All right, starting early. I'm not even gonna waste your time. I'm gonna jump right into it. I know I haven't been consistent with the long form videos. Hopefully you guys don't get all this distortion from me moving the shirt around. I wanna make sure I can hear me. But basically starting New Year's early. I know it's a couple of days away, depending on when y'all watching this, but let's start. I'm like over the overcomplicating the content, overcomplicating editing and doing all these things. I just want to put the camera down, point it directly at y'all and just, get the things I have to get off my chest. And, I'm saying, thank you so much. We just surpassed 100 subscribers, and I really appreciate every single one of y'all. I really appreciate y'all liking the content, especially the Call of Duty content that we put on the channel. I definitely want to start doing more of a vlog style, day in a life kind of content. Just because I have more fun with it. I mean, Call of Duty has definitely been in a bad state, but I didn't come at y'all to talk to y'all about Call of Duty. I came to talk to y'all about, what I plan to do this year and what's been working with me and what I'm trying to do. Just kind of like off the cuff, not some stuff that comes like rehearsed. I'm gonna do this in minimal edits. I think that makes me more comfortable talking to the camera and stuff like that. So I don't have to think about the direction where I'm going, at least kind of being able to talk to y'all with the idea of what I want to do and stuff like that. But yeah, today, whenever you're watching this, whenever time of the year that it is, just starting New Year's now, starting your resolutions and just getting after it. I think that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm not gonna be, like you're gonna hear me say overcomplicated a lot or making things more difficult than they have to be. But I think starting New Year's now, just forget about, I'm gonna go to the gym starting January 1st. No, you know what I'm saying? That I'm talking about myself. Like I'm just going after it. I said to myself, this, 2024 was really hard. 2024 was really hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. The shit was, it was crazy. It was crazy. But when it comes to the eating out, working, eating right, sticking to it, and I think that's and I think that's, what I'm going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Thank God, I'm a fairly healthy individual. And I think, I'm getting a little older, so I want to keep that going, because most people, we neglect, So whatever, I got some of this stuff jotted down so I don't forget, because I have this little I be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think sticking to it. Like the next one for me as far as resolutions, I think is like, and this is a big one to me. Share less. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, say less, but I think it's true. Like you gotta say less. You gotta say less, man. I love to talk about stuff that I'm working on with family, friends, and stuff like that. But keeping it really, really like tight. And sometimes, with stuff that you're working on, because some people may not align with what you're working on, and that's okay. I'm gonna tell you, that's like okay. It's all right to say that you don't like what someone else is. I'm not even gonna get into it, but like say less, share less. Don't even like, just say less. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to get too descriptive because I don't want to make this a super long video. I want to also, allow y'all in y'all situations to kind of interpretate how y'all want to, navigate that. But these are things for me. Once again, share less. Less is more. Share less. And this kind of segues me into the next one. Like, your opinion. I'm gonna pause for a second, and I'm gonna look in the camera directly, which I gotta practice doing. Your opinion is what matters the most. I can't stress this enough. Like, I know in the midst of you sharing less, but sometimes, you come to your friends and your family and things like that, people that you mess with, that you want to talk about what you're thinking about, like what you're feeling or what idea you may have. But at the end of the day, you can take their feedback and what they want out of what's best for you. What they may want for you may not be what you really want. It may not be best for you. That's why it's an opinion. Your opinion matters the most. Like I used to get, and I still do, because, us being humans, we're reactionary. We react to stuff, like, you know what I mean? And that's fine. But like at the end of the day, y'all don't owe nobody no apologies. And I say this a lot. to a lot of my friends. Like, if I reach out to somebody for some feedback on something I'm working on or trying to achieve or something, don't don't take, and I'm working on this personally. Remember, these are my resolutions. Don't take what somebody's telling you as far as feedback or opinion. Personally, I promise I'm not going to do, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get better at that, because like at the end of the day, like you may like something that I don't like, and that's okay. That's what makes us, that's what collabs, collabs and working together kind of work in your favor, because you may see something that you've never seen before and you never liked it, and you may try it, and you may be like, damn, all these years I neglected the fact that I liked, you know what I'm saying? Let me see, like if you don't really like, pizza, pineapple on your pizza, and we're not gonna get into that debate, but if you don't like pineapple on your pizza, and one day you go to this one shop, and then your boy's like, you're trying to pineapple pizza, like he got 2 slices, he give you a piece, but you like, damn, pineapple kind of slaps. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too far, you sidetrack, but like, that's, your opinion is your opinion, and if somebody tries to judge you for what you decide to do in your life, I'm gonna be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. You could take it and do whatever you want with it. I think that's why it's feedback, it's an opinion. It's like you want somebody's take on something, but like don't let that burden your decision making or your movement making or your plan or your goal or your business, whatever you're trying to do. Don't let that shit, like, I swear, don't let that kind of take you out of your plans. And I know I stayed on this one for a long time, but this one is what I'm actively working on the most. And once again, your opinion matters the most. Your opinion matters the most. And this one moves me. This one segues me. I can't even talk, y'all. This segues me into my next point. Yo, it doesn't have to be perfect, yo. Like, I personally always try to do things to perfection, or at least close to it. Now, and I talk about this before with the gear and the content and stuff like that. Like, honestly, I just literally set this up on my dashboard, put the mic right here. I don't even know what it sounds like. Hopefully, it sounds good. I didn't put no. There's not going to be any edits for the most part on this. Like, I just wanted. It doesn't have to be perfect. It don't have to look good. It don't have to. Just do it. Once again, going back to my opinion statement. Do it because you want to, and I'm going to be doing it because I want to. And I'm not like anybody's opinion. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be apologetical to somebody's opinion on what I'm doing, because it's not yours. It's not what I'm doing. I'm doing it because I want to do it. And I hope y'all could take my goal, one of my New Year's resolution goals, and apply it to any what y'all working on in your life. I mean, these two men, they really hit home. And I think it's just, this shit really hits, man. 2024, man. I'm so happy 2024 is on its way out. I'll tell you what. But it doesn't have to be perfect. It don't gotta always be the most clean. It don't gotta be the most organized. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could just be messy, like chaotic organization. And long as you're on your way to where you want to be, it don't gotta be perfect. In short, it don't have to be perfect. And I think for a while, man, I've always tried to do things to perfection. And in that time, me trying to do things to perfection, it's prevented me from growing. Those opinions have prevented me from growing or learning or doing things the way I want to do it. I don't know how. I don't know why, but I've always, in a lot of cases, took people's opinions as a benchmark as to what I'm doing. And I need to stop that. I'm finally at a point where it's like, I could just be like, oh, okay. Somebody asks me, so I'll ask for an opinion or something, and they'll be like, oh, I don't really think you should do that. I'm like, oh, in my first time in my life, I'm like, okay. Because I just realized, like, I would have done so much more if I would have just followed my aspirations and my dreams and stuff like that. And it comes to anything or a goal that I want to achieve. And I'm not saying to disrespect any friends, family, I'm saying, not to, be confrontational, but it's just, I think you should just, and I think I should just, like, focus on what you want to do, not because somebody told you to do something else, you know what I'm saying? Or what somebody's doing or what somebody feels about what you're doing. Like, that's fine. You could just laugh it off. And I think that's what I need to start doing more. And I've been so much more like open-minded, but just like thought-driven and goal-driven. It's crazy. And this one's kind of like this last one is kind of like it's kind of like it kind of like rolls to the last two, but I'm laughing because I'm just like, this is all like things and shit that I should have been done a long time ago, and I've been doing it. But sometimes, you know, we get to that end of the year and we're back where we started last year. But do it because you want to do it. Be discerning about it, right? Do it because you want to. And that goes back to, you know, taking people's opinions, you know, as like soil to kind of grow that proverbial plant. I do it. Be discerning, man. Do it because you want to do it. Whatever it is, if it's content, if it's a fitness goal, if it's a job, if it's like a business, if it's like anything, just do it because you want to do it. Not because, you know, let's just say Mike or Joe or whoever says, oh, you know, and it's not really a good idea. Listen, that's fine. Take what they're saying, right? Take the fruit of what they're saying and help it navigate the journey that you're trying to be on, man. And I think just me doing this YouTube right here, like this YouTube video, and just being on the camera and not having to worry about edit, not having to worry about, like, you know what I'm saying, the direction. It's basically my direction. You know what I'm saying? I'm the director. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll tell y'all. Y'all are the directors in y'all lives and what you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? I think make some creative directive decisions, man. Listen, I'ma see y'all. We're gonna try to do this maybe once a day. Well, let me not even say that. Because I've always done that. And then, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be more consistent with the long form, the short form. I mean, I'm doing the lives and stuff like that. You know, I think I'm currently TikTok. You know, TikTok has been really good to me. I met some really great people and stuff like that. But I think YouTube for the long term, and I don't want to get all political or anything like that, but I think YouTube for the long haul is gonna be where it's at. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Depending on when y'all watching this, listen, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, and all those other holidays that you may or may celebrate. Just happy holidays to every single one of y'all. I appreciate y'all if y'all made it to this point in the video. And let me tell y'all, let me know, because if you want, let me know what New Year's resolutions y'all have. What are y'all trying to do? What are some goals? What are some things that have held you back from those goals? And, you know, let me know what you think. If not, drop a like on the video. It really goes a long way. I really appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a happy and safe New Year. Peace.